Hi, I recently took my GH5 for some street photography and what the fuck? Hi everybody and welcome. Today we're gonna do some street photography in the streets of Ramat Gan. I usually do street photography specifically at night because I'm working in a normal day job. I can't just go around shooting the middle of the day. And although I can use my Canon M50 for street photography and incorporate some more video and actually tell my story of street photography using my GH5, because most of you are actually interested in street photography or photography in general, I can't do it because these are two cameras and it's very heavy. I'm 34 years old and I should keep my health at bay, especially my back. So I try to carry just the GH5 and I've learned a few lessons and I'll apply them next time I go out, so make sure you subscribe as well. Let's start with the first one, which is losing this awesome tilt-a-cage which cost me a lot of money but turned out to be actually useless. I'm not saying cages are useless, but specifically for me the tilt-a-cage proved to be pretty useless because when it blocks the record button I actually need to dance around it, and the SD card slot it's very nice to hold but it blocks it. It doesn't add any more grip. I mean, the M50's grip is pretty small, so adding this grip is very good. But the GH5's grip is superb, you don't need to add anything to it. So just remove your cage. And then let's move to a smaller lens. One of the things I love about the M50 is the 22mm lens, which translates to 35mm, my favorite focal length so far. I use the 12-200 Olympus on my GH5 and it's not a very fast lens, especially for night photography. But it's also very big. That's why I bought this Lumix 20mm f1.7, a very fast lens, and as you can see, it's pretty much comparable. It is 40mm, where you translate it to full frame, so it's a bit tighter but it's pretty close to 35, so I'll give it a try. And at f1.7 it's a lot faster, so hopefully it would help. And also I would suggest you take a prime with you for street photography, because street photography is all about taking snaps of people and the environment. So once you have a zoom lens, it's very easy, it's very nice to have that reach, but you start analyzing in your head, should I use a longer focal length, should I come closer, should I do this, should I do that? When you have a prime, when you have a fixed focal length, you just know that this is the focal length and that's it. If you want to get closer, you just walk closer. So I'll take this for a try and I'll let you know how it goes. Then you need to give your camera a chance. It's very easy nowadays to look at all the new releases, especially the X-T5 and the Sony A7 IV, which isn't new but it's very compelling. Hybrid shooters, because this is what I lately need. It's very easy to just look at them, try to sell your gear, which isn't easy by the way. I get some shit deals on the M50, but that's probably because it's an entry-level camera. It's easy to think that you can sell your gear, assuming you can sell it. I mean, a GH5 probably can sell, and just get something new, but it won't solve the problem of getting out there and shooting. You'll just have to learn a new system or just go with it. So give it a try, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the GH5 a try, so make sure you subscribe so you can watch me fail or hopefully succeed. And the last thing is that you need to control your GH5, you need to control your tool. Know it. I've been stubborn since I bought this camera and I refuse to use the autofocus, but you know what, when you're out there vlogging you actually need it, and I'm not sure if I'm in focus. I think I am, I see it in my screen. And as you see, I'm using autofocus in this scene. Hopefully there's no pulsing or weird things going on and I'm actually in focus. If not, you probably won't. This video won't see the day of light. But in any case, you need to learn and control your tool. And I would suggest to do what I'm doing now. Experiment, and experiment at home. Not when you go out on the field, because this is what I did and it's horrible because you're stressing yourself out. Test new gear, and as you see, there's no microphone in front of my face. If you're not new to this channel, there's usually a microphone to my face. I'm actually using a new small rig. I shouldn't tap it. A new small rig wireless microphone, and do experiments in your videos, hopefully at home or different videos, and experiment and try. And then when you control the tool and you know it well, you can go outside and you'll just know what to do. So don't give up, and if you are actually thinking of getting a new camera, you can check out what Sony is doing wrong with their new camera line. I'll see you next week. Bye!